which year is the annual Southeastern Connecticut Home and Garden Show in? This is the Jenks Production Home and Garden Show, Southeastern Connecticut. The last, handful of years it's been at Mohegan. Before that, it was at Conn College.
Conn College. Split amongst the gym and the ice rink.
That's right. And so which year running is this Jenks Production Southeastern Connecticut Home and Garden Show? If you get that year right, we mentioned at the top of the show, you're getting a $50 gift card courtesy of Service Station Equipment, your residential tank specialist, to Tony D's in New London. Love that spot. That and Waterfront are like my two jams over there.
Dude, you go in, you get Pete to hook you up with a nice little extra dirty, extra olives.
He makes great martinis.
Get the little anti-pos plate, whether one or two, depends on kind of how froggy you're feeling. You're having a great afternoon. Like just top shelf.
Do you miss it? Just thinking about it?
Yes, the more I'm getting like teary-eyed.
Go a little bit lower and say 42.
What do you want to do, Pat?
I think we give a margin for error. I mean,
all right. We're gonna give it to you, Corinne. It's 41st. It's the 41st annual Southeastern Connecticut Home and Garden Show. Tell us what's going on. It sounds like chaos over there at the 41st home show.
You got a lot of people coming through right now, and all the kids come over to the little rubber ducky for pool water, and that's kind of our big excitement. And it's great. The kids love it. The parents love it. And, of course, we're giving away the bags. And have had a lot of action with people that want to get a tank change. So we're real happy about that.
Doug, do you feel like you're in danger? Are you okay?
Say again.
I said, are you in danger? Are you okay? Are you overwhelmed?
You're coming through muffled.
Okay. All right.
Hey,
it's
Doug,
not funny enough for 3 times.
Doug, can you confirm that the one team, the oneincompany.com, is on the bag?
I can't make out what you're saying. It's all the background noise. It's killing me. All right.
Doug, do you know your middle name, Doug?
My middle name is Alan.
Oh, you heard that? Doug,
it's like you're giving away money.
Is oneincompany.com on the bag? On the bag you're giving out.
Yeah, you're on here.
All right.
Yeah.
My website?
Oh, yeah.
All right, good.
We're talking you up,
Talk us up, Doug. We'll talk you up here for the rest of the show. We got to let you go. We've got BW
you got to call Byron, One in Company.
There you go. There you go.
You really got it covered. I can say that.
People are going to the home show and doing their thing. What did you see here this week in the markets? What's something we can wrap up what would you summarize this past week between Super Bowl and today?
Ukraine. The Ukraine is all over the headlines.
You know what's interesting about those headlines though, Pat? I feel like I've read the same headline 3 weeks in a row.
Mm-hmm.
The headline reads like this: any day now, this invasion could happen. We're within days. Biden believes we're days away. That's like, it's such a repetitive headline.
Oh my God. And it's like, and it's all the posturing, right? So like they pulled troops early in the week. So, the Russia did. So that was good. Everybody had a good, happy day that day. And then they brought troops back, and then it was a bad day again. And it was, now we think they're going, and now we don't think they're going. And it's just between that, obviously inflation's still in the headline. I mean, there's a lot of news going on right now, but this is the cycle we were kind of waiting for, and it's okay. I mean, it's tough.
Everybody
it's not fun
says
to see your balance.
It's so bad if they invade. Why is it bad for us, Pat? What happens?
I mean, it has a lot to do with, obviously, the political implications of it really are, which are not, it's not like Russia's going to, harm us particularly directly, but you got to remember how much of Europe relies on Russian and Ukrainian oil for energy supplies, and that's been a big disruptor right now. So that's going to drive prices up there. That'll drive demand up. Demand drives prices up over here because we're fairly self-sufficient at this point. Then our prices go up. I mean, they're talking about right now, California, if things continue the way they're going, California's going to be $5 a gallon in the next 2 weeks. Not that, your Tesla takes on gasoline, for instance, but some of the rest of us are still worried about that.
Somebody brought up this Ukraine thing. They said gas. I said, hey, man, I drive a Tesla. Sorry, bro.
Yeah, I mean that's a big fallout of it, right? Is the and then of course it's what else is Putin going to try next, right? If he gets gets away with that, what will happen next, right? So I mean, apparently them pulling troops back and then de-escalating was good, and then again they came back around again. It turns out they hadn't actually moved the troops; they just said they did, and the EU and the Russia, that whole thing is really for us. The market reaction is about oil and about gas prices. That's the part that's going to impact us direct.
What do you? I mean, nobody knows, but stock market would not react kindly, probably.
No, I mean, you're going to see a spike in energy prices again, and that's a huge part that's generally left out of consumer inflation. Usually food and fuel are in a separate index from that 7.5% inflation, right? So if that continues to move as well as everything else, you're going to start to really see, people are going to start to feel that in their regular day-to-day household. Again, it's going to level. We have the first rate hike coming up here in a couple of weeks. Still debate back and forth whether that's going to be a 0.25% or a 0.5%. Leaning more towards quarter at this point, but we'll see. I mean, 0.5% is going to get people's attention really quick. Our friends, BFA and that whole crew in the mortgage world, they're going to have to kind of, they're trying to plan that out now to see what happens, but they don't know.
We're sitting at 4% right now for a 30-year fixed mortgage.
Yeah, I mean, between this and inflation, none of us have seen this in 10 years, 12 years. I mean, it really hasn't happened. Right, so it's not that it's.
Well, we've seen 4% mortgage back.
Sure. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
but like in terms of consistent, kind of this kind of escalation. Yeah, and I think this kind of road up is a little. That's really what it is, right? It's not just the scale is important, but also the speed. How fast it's happening is what's getting a lot of people's attention. But I mean, we all knew this was going to happen. We printed $7.5 trillion.
We did.
Bill's going to come due.
It is coming due. If you want to make sure you protect your money and your future, get a hold of Pat Kenny, BarnumPlans.com. Go over to BarnumPlans.com this week and connect with Pat. If you've got any real estate needs, we're at the top of the mountain. Talked about that a lot the last couple of weeks. We'll talk about it again in the coming weeks. You can reach out to me. You can text me 860-941-2755. I'll get you set up, or you can go to theoneteamwr.com. If you would like me to pay for your real estate license, I'll do that for you. Just go over to Real Estate Agent Scholarship, realestateagentscholarship.com. We still have some scholarships we're giving away this year where we pay for you to get your Connecticut real estate license. All right, go over to the 41st annual Jenks Production Home and Garden Show at Mohegan Sun. Go visit the service station equipment booth right on the right when you walk in. They're giving away rubber duckies, ladies and gentlemen. And make sure you get a One in Company themed bag there.